to Auntie Kiki's Kitchen, or as I like to call it, ACK. Today at ACK, we're going to be making a very important recipe. I like to call it MUSH. It stands for Many Unique Sugar Heaps. It's actually not that sugary, so don't worry. It came from a Cooking Light recipe in November of 2005, and they named it something like really complicated. It's called Bittersweet Chocolate Meringues. It's a terrible name. So we're making MUSH instead. Thank you for joining me. This is really for a happy Mother's Day to all of my friends and family, even those who are mommies of just furry babies. We all deserve it, so thank you. But we need something missing. Ingredients. Should we try like a magical word? Like, let's do abracadabra. Pretty cool. All right, step number 1, oven, 225. Now the ingredients include a half a cup of sugar, 3 soon-to-be egg whites, and you want to make these as close to room temperature as you can. A half teaspoon of salt and an 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And then as much chocolate shaved and chopped as you can fit into a 1/4 cup thing. I tried to fit more than it should, but that's just how it is. This recipe involves science. Meringue is one of those things that is hard to do, people. It's hard. And I've made this recipe twice and only made it correct once, so welcome to this show. All right, first things first, we need to make these whole eggs into egg whites. If you know anything about me, you know that I am a horrible slob in the kitchen. So I meant to do this off camera, but I forgot. All right, so here goes. We're gonna take an egg, not super cold, and we're gonna make an egg white out of it. I don't have a fancy phrase for this. Okay, we don't want to touch the egg white. We just want the egg white. Oh, and I've already got a shell. Okay, it's already going downhill. I'm only on step 2, and step 1 was turning on the oven. Okay, great, problem solved. Why am I sweating? Okay. Whew. Egg white number 2. Used to watch my grandmother do this, and let me just tell you, it always looks so easy, and I'm sure this is on camera, but I did touch it. Okay, I hope I don't break this bowl. Oh my God, this is not gonna work, this egg white. You know, there's a science around not touching it, and I don't exactly remember why I'm not supposed to touch it. I'm pretty sure it was important, however. How? Did you see that giant shell? This is as close to 3 egg whites as we're gonna get. Okay, whatever. I'm so done. You see, all right, we have our egg whites. We're going to take the egg whites and plop it in this. Oh, you know what? I never even plugged this in. Okay, bloop. And then we're gonna take our salt and our cream of tartar, and we're going to plop that in the bowl. Bloop. Mix. So no one agrees on the origin of meringue. Was it Swiss, invented by some guy named Gasparini in the town of Meringen, which is now in East Germany? Or was it Polish by some chef who used to make it for the Duke of Lorraine? Was it French? Marie Antoinette, she really, really loved her meringue. Some even said that she would go into the kitchen and make it herself. Do we believe that? No. It could even be English, appearing in 1604 in a recipe book by a lady named Lady Eleanor Fetiplas in Oxfordshire. Now, when it starts to get foamy, like foam on a beach, big wafts of foam, on your face when you shave it. Not that I shave my face. When it starts to get super foamy, that's when you're gonna add your sugar. Do not go fast. This is a slow step. Just add it a little at a time and let it incorporate. There's a science behind this. Fun facts about sugar. First, it's naturally white and literally never spoils. Second, that bird better not poop on me. It can be used as a topical agent to clean wounds. That is a fact. It dates back thousands of years to ancient Egypt. Whew. Getting bored. It's looking good. You can tell the meringue is starting to form. Fun facts about tartar. It's a byproduct of winemaking, and then you take the crystals and you powder them down, and then you purify them and make cream of tartar. Louis Pasteur studied it in 1848, and by studying it, he learned the dimensional structure of molecules. Now you just let it for 1 minute. Just do its business. So I had to turn it on high for like the last 30 seconds because it just wasn't holding its shape enough. It doesn't have to be super stiff geeks, but it does need to be I'll show you. That's about it. So now we're going to fold in our chocolate. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm already nervous. Okay, and how you fold, you just kind of scrape the edges and fold over. Scrape the edges and fold over because we don't want to collapse this. 6 times? 7, I don't know how many, I can't count. That looks good to me. We're going to put this in our kind of good. Get off my spoon. The recipe weirdly calls for 2 pans. I think we can do mush with 1, but we'll see. All right. Oh my God. Look at that. It's like a chef. Okay. We're going to snip off our edge. Oh, yes. And then we're going to make our sugar heaps. And I really don't care what shape you put your sugar heaps in. A line of sugar heaps. You can make like an S for Sam, or an A for Alex, or an M for Annie Manny, or maybe even a G for Gubby. That does not look like a G. I wish I could show you this mess. It looks so glorious. How about just a plop? Remember, you're trying to make sugar heaps. So please don't be neat. Maybe I could just blend one into the other. Okay, that is not attractive at all. They're not really gonna expand, so. Okay, I think I'm almost out of sugar heap material. Okay. 225 for 30 minutes. At the 30-minute mark, take them out and swap them, and then cook for another 30 minutes. They smell so good. So you're gonna let them cool. Oh my God, look at these. Look at how cute they look. So it just needs to cool for about 30 minutes. Oop. Okay, well, they should still be good. Bittersweet chocolate meringues or MUSH. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you guys. And join us next month when we'll be making something I like to call Plop.